Hello, everyone. It's me, your host, Victor Herrera, with the Victor Sports Talk, the 3 Putt Golf Show, and Legacy Sports Network coming at you. I want to give my recap of what happened today at TPC San Antonio at the Valero Texas Open. What a day it was. I tell you this, seeing golfers on TV hitting a golf ball does not quite give you the effect as when you're there and you're able to hear the golf ball zoom over your head, or able to see exactly how much power is coming behind these golf swings. Even though they look so effortlessly, they're generating tons of power. I caught up with Tony Finau's group at the turnaround at hole 10. Now, this was very interesting to see. He is quite a tall guy, I'll tell you this, and he had a good day. I mean, he finished 6 under. Keegan Bradley had a great day in his group, finishing 9 under on the day. And you can kind of tell that, yes, they were competing. Obviously, they're competing. But at the same time, they're trying to work things out to get ready for next week. Next week's the Augusta Masters Major Tournament. That's what you have next week. And that's what they're preparing. They want solid days to help boost some confidence and get things going. Now, Tony Finau did a great job, especially getting out of the bunker on hole 15 and almost putting it in the cup out of the bunker, hole 14, but he didn't ever hit the flag stick like he wanted to today, and you really got that feel from him. Not being able to hit the flag stick as close as he wanted, not be able to throw the darts that he wanted, definitely hindered him some. His drives looked good. They looked phenomenal. His iron play, he was striking the ball very well. At 16, the par 3, where you got bunkers on left and right, and then you have a bunker in the middle of the green, he was able to put it within 7 feet of the hole. Needless to say, he's feeling good. So a couple of my big takeaways. We'll start with the lows and get to the highs. The lows, Rory Mcilroy and Bryson Deschamba, who I said needed to have good times, needed to have a good tournament this weekend, did not. They needed to have them because Rory hasn't really been on fire as of late. Bryson DeChambeau has been battling an injury that he tried to come back from, and they really needed this for their self-confidence heading into Augusta. And it didn't happen. They both missed the cut. They both ended up over par both days. They just really couldn't get it going. So there's not much going on next week, you can assume. Kind of in the middle of the pack, I'm going to stay with today. Tony Finau, of course, and Jordan Spieth. These guys did not have as well of a tournament as they wanted to, as Jordan Spieth won it last year. But they did exactly what they wanted to today. They were able to hang around, and they were able to have a solid round, finishing under par, 3 or 4 under par. They were able to do things correctly in the way that they knew that they would have to adjust their schedule and their whole mindset over, because once you're out a good 7 strokes in the third day, it's very hard to come back after moving day. So you definitely change your mindset, as I've stated earlier. But these guys were able to get it done, and definitely were able to generate some confidence heading into next week and into the practice rounds coming up in a couple of days. They have that foundation to build off of. Now, the highest of the highs of the day goes to J.J. Spawn. I said in my recap earlier today, I thought it was going to be between him and Brandt Snedeker. As you could tell today, TPC San Antonio played very hard in the Oaks course. It really did. The wind, for the most part, was blowing in your face every hole. And it was a good 15-mile-an-hour wind. It was enough to make the ball move. You definitely had to take it into consideration on your shots and had to be very smart with your club selection. Brandt Snedeker went down hard. He went down hard and he went down fast. J.J. Spawn went down fast, but he rose back up again. He started off 2 over on the very first hole. It was quite crazy to see him up there tied for first, and then he gets underway, and after the first hole, you don't see him on the leaderboard anymore. I didn't know where he went. But he was able to prevail at the end of the day and get it done, which led him to his first career win after 140-plus career starts. He has now booked his ticket to Augusta next week and will play in the Masters. He's only played in one other major championship, and he did not make the cut. So this is definitely unfamiliar territories, uncharted waters, as to say, for JJ Spawn. But the thing is he got the win. He got the monkey off of his back, and he is there next week as we get ready for the holy grail of them all, as some would say, some would argue. But we have Masters Week next week. Tune in, as we will be having a special next week, and I'll be bringing you and previewing what exactly is to expect in Augusta. It's going to be wild this year. And I have two dark horses that you're going to want to stick around for and find out, who have a really good chance at making their name in the history at Augusta and earning them a green jacket. But until then, stay safe. Remember, check out Legacy Maker Sports Network for all your sports updates.